Ladies and gentlemen, TV is being taken over by the computer. Online shopping has supplanted retail stores. It's only natural that with the progression of technology, the market for board games has grown? How has this happened? Well, it's a bit of a trick. In my opening spiel, I gave those examples and concluded they're the same. Therefore, board games must be bucking the trend. Now, that's not necessarily true, so let's get to a economic explanation on the growing market. A substitute good is one that's traded out for another. You'll buy one, or you'll buy the other, but not both. Demand of one is inverse to the price of the other. For example, shopping in retail stores and shopping on Amazon are substitutes. But since Amazon is more time efficient, its substitute demand line will look different to accommodate that people will pay more to save time. Add on to that Amazon is often less pricey, and it's clear why Amazon is killing retail stores. This combination leads to massively less demand in its substitute. Sure, video games are better in time efficiency than board games, and comparable in price. But here's the thing. They might not fill the same role. Now for couch co-ops, we know they fill the exact same role of being something you do as you hang out with your friend in person. There's less of a reason to play online games in person, as generally you just hop online to do that. And with the growth of online gameplay, couch co-op has been more or less dying off. A game like Deep Rock Galactic would have been split screen 15 years ago. And now it's not. Less costs for developing local co-op and greater revenue by making players buy separate copies makes the business strategy rather clear. There are still games out there that are couch co-op, but even those have a lot of online support to them. In terms of our substitute graph, it would be a move in the demand curve to show that there's generally going to be more demand for board games, as its substitute no longer has as high of a demand, no matter the price. On the opposite, we have complementary goods, which are goods that are bought together. As the price of one goes up, the demand for the others go down. Nobody's buying board games and video games together. But it's not like they're disconnected either. They do share the same market. Let's take a step back and look at it from another angle. Dungeons and Dragons is on the rise. Board games are on the rise. Arcades are on the rise. All forms of gaming seem to be rising together because the gaming market in general is becoming larger. I'll concede point one. It is possible that video games are creating a large substitution effect on board games. But then, to explain the increase the board game markets have been having, it would be that the overall positive effect of the industries rising together is causing the board games to overall rise. Hilarious to think about, but paints a bleak future for the industry. Beyond the economics, there's a marketing factor that goes into this. It's simply too expensive to run ads for board games. I'd love to see the financial breakdowns to explain it in depth, but let's just keep it simple. The cost of advertising will not pay back unless the campaign is a surprise sensation. So board games generally rely on word of mouth to spread. As the internet has become increasingly more popular, word of mouth has become more effective through social media. Additionally, Kickstarter is an effective tool to bring consumers to fund these board games that may not have found their way to market alone. I wanted to include this. I think it's rather funny because people are saying, oh, technology will kill board games. And then you see here in the marketing factor, technology is helping board games. Overall, these are simply my economic theories on why the board game market is set to increase in the future. Just because I didn't list something here doesn't mean it's also affecting the market. It's very complex, the various things that can make it rise together. But as we know, I am the Archduck, so these theories I have listed must be true. May it keep going that way. May board games keep rising. I, for one, really enjoy them. Thanks for watching. I've been the Archduck.